Okay, folks, getting geared up for a camping trip here at Cold Creek Ranch. We're going to East Fork over in Jamestown, Tennessee. Catching the horses up now. Getting everything geared up, ready to roll. Easy Cash. Comes Kelly and Ruger. I will. Anyway, get things rolling, get things loaded. Be right back. All right, Ruger. Let's go, little man. Get on up in here. Good job. Good job. Well, folks, our first stop for fuel over here in East Tennessee. We're almost to Knoxville, Tennessee. Everything's going well. Smell the hay in the back. Over down. Horses are good. Riding well. Looks good. As Willie Nelson would say, on the road again. Okay, folks, we have arrived. We're getting ready we got our horses put up. Here's the home for a couple of days. Anyway, I'm gonna get to the campsite, clean the trailer out. East Fork Stables, Jamestown, Tennessee. It's like a nice facility. Going on. Looks like we got a new barn down that way. Back with you. You know what they did? They took down Cold Creek. They took down Knoxville. Alright, folks, all set up for first night here at East Fork Stables, Jamestown, Tennessee. Got this little fire started. Kelly is getting ready to cook dinner. We'll go down here in a few minutes and feed the horses. So quiet, so peaceful. There's one other trailer there and one across the road right now. May get crowded this weekend. But anyway, it's a great day to be here. That's for sure. East Fork Stables, Jamestown, Tennessee.
Where's the striker at?
Out here. Kelly's cooking dinner. Look at that hamburger meat. Chelsea and Eli.
Crack dip.
And crack dip too. We got everything. We haven't got everything put away yet, but we're getting there. Okay, out on the trail, East Fork. Trails look pretty moderate here. Actually easy now, but I think it turns into moderate. But, great access to trails. In the woods, I think, most of the day. It's a cool little pond. There's Kelly back there and Ruger. So, we'll continue our journey. Be right back with you with a new view and look at this new place for us. There's a little squirrel. ADD, squirrel. Get it? Another view of the trails. Opens up here a little bit. This is Trail A. Everything's marked really well. So I guess if we get lost, it's our own fault. Sagebrush. Could use some lime on that field. All right, let's get on down the trail here. it is the first week in April, so still no leaves on the trees yet. But, spring is here. As you see, the trails are pretty nice. A lot of sand, dirt mixed. Of course, I'm sure it will change as we get down into the lower slopes and valleys. So, looks like it's going to be a adventurous day today. I'll catch back up here in just a few with you. Another cool little pond area. Yeah, it's really nice down here. Dead Man's Pond. Everything's labeled. Trails, ponds, accesses, little pull-offs, little picnic areas. Like I said, the trails are really nice. It's our first trip here, so it's all new to us. We're enjoying it so far. So this will be a good weekend. Cash and Ruger are up the trail. Hey, Ruger man. It's a rarity to get these two horses to walk side by side. So, beautiful, beautiful day here in April. Sunny. Probably 68, 70 degrees now. It's supposed to get up to 76, 77. Okay, we're dropped elevation quite a bit right there. Not a lot. I'd say 100 feet, 200 feet maybe. So going to try to seek out these waterfalls. Trails are really nice. This one narrowed down a little bit as we dropped off the mountain, or hill should I say, not really a mountain out here. So I'm going to see where this fork goes, get back onto the trail and see where we need to go. Hey, that way. Got all these cool signs out here. Okay, you can climb up through here. I think on the other side of us is a big gorge. Yeah. Sure, there's some fantastic views, especially out in that direction. We'll soon find out, though. Still, trails are maintained really, really well. So, good riding for sure. East Fork Stables, Jamestown, Tennessee. Okay, Jack's Overlook. Got a tie line here. Little picnic area. Really nice. Cool. Really cool. Cool area. Overlook. I'll let you folks see what we are viewing right now, which is really, really cool. It's a little homestead down in there. Beautiful, beautiful area. Sandwich time. up here are cabins you can rent and actually keep your horse right here with you. So this is pretty cool. Got a big area here. Paddock, stall, all of this area. Up here. So you got cabins on each end and stalls in the middle. So, pretty awesome little deal. Over here's more stalls or paddocks, either one you want. Warning, high bluffs, no railing. Approach with caution. Slippery when wet. Another cool overlook up here. Looks like we have. Gorge down in here. Nice place to pick up. Nice little open road here. Drops off, goes to a lake. So we're going to venture there. We've ridden about 6-7 miles out of camp. See where the next trail takes us to. Happy trails to you. Till we meet again. Oh yeah. No better time than being in the saddle, I'm telling you. Good saddle, good fit in the saddle, good horse, good woman. Hard to beat. Okay, headed towards Jordan Lake. Big open area up here. Coming out of the woods. We're actually on the trail A2 now. So, just going around the edge of the woods here. Not sure where the lake is, but we'll check it out and get back on it. Still never gets old. Being in the saddle camping, I'll do it the rest of my life. Thank the good Lord above for days like this, for every day actually. Depending. Sometimes you have to take the bad with the good, and it's just part of life. So, we'll be back at you. Cool little pond or lake right here. A little stream on the other side. Let's feed in this here. Some water, guys. Nice little basin. Cool little creek right here. Okay, we just descended down on Trail E, which is pretty steep off of there. Probably wouldn't recommend for beginner riders, but intermediate on, be fine. Just give your horse a lot of head and time, you'll be fine. So we're descending down to the waterfalls now. So it was a good little descent, drop off. You can see how high up we were on the cliffs. Up there was the overlook I videoed a while ago. So we're below it. And it's actually straight on down to the bottom here. Anyway, we'll catch back up with you here in just a few. Cool little area. Big old rock faces. Deep Gap Waterfalls. Hiking only, no horses. So, there's the waterfalls. Pretty cool. Right there. Get a good look at that. Whoa. Mm-hmm. Nice little descent down into this valley, wasn't it? Now it's going to be a good climb back out. Straight up all the way to the top. Peaceful and calm. If you like mountain riding, you will love this area right here. So it is nice. Probably need to condition your horses up a little more than what we have this year. So, especially if you're going to get down in these low valleys. It's a lot of climbing. It's a lot steeper than it looks on the video. Anyway, just give your horse plenty of time. Okay, here's an old homestead. Came out. We actually were having lunch up on the top of that mountain or hill, looking down at this earlier. So, beautiful area, beautiful day. Okay, after a hard day's ride, letting horses pick in this lush green grass here. Hosed them down pretty good. Today, probably about 5 hours. We did about 18 miles according to plan. So, anyway, this is where our afternoon, as far as riding ends.
So we made it back to the campsite, guys. We did our first day of riding on Trail A, and I must say that it is just an amazing trail. It's just got the most spectacular overlooks you've ever seen. What a great place to stop and take in the views and eat your lunch and let your horses just rest for a while. But we rode the whole trail. We were probably 5 hours in the saddle today, and we saw some amazing things. The waterfalls were gorgeous. Old homestead down there, we rode past that, and we just had a great day in the saddle. But we made it back to camp, and we you know, cooled the horses down, gave them a good bath, fed them, and we thought we'd throw the drone up in the sky and let you guys see an overview of what, you know, whole facility looks like. East Fork Stables is just amazing. They've got a total of like 12,000 acres, 268 stalls. I can't even remember how many camping sites. And our campground actually has full hookups. It's, you know, just peaceful and quiet, very horse friendly. You can bring your horse down. I got a tie line behind the camper there where you can, you know, feed them and saddle them and do everything right there at your campsite. And I just can't tell you how much that is just so makes things so much easier for us. You know, we're not used to that. So. But anyway, we're going to be riding Trail I tomorrow, and we're going to be taking a lot of video on the next 2 days, just like we did today. And if you're interested, I hope you stick around and watch the video and see the trails. And you know, we're only going to be here 3 days, and there is absolutely no way we can see all the trails in 3 days. So we'll be coming back probably in the spring or the fall. It's a little hot in the summer, but we want to definitely come back and explore more trails on this facility because it's just spectacular. It's the most horse-friendly campground I think I've ever been to. For us, everybody here has horses, and everybody here loves horses. People who run the place, the management, are very friendly, very accommodating. Plus, we'll get back and, you know, maybe get in the truck and ride and show you some more of the cabins and the facilities. And they've got a huge riding arena. They've got a round pen. They've got an obstacle course. They have all kind of events out here during the year. So anyway, just hang around and hopefully watch the video and see the trails that we, you know, follow on the next 2 days and all the spectacular views that's going to come our way. So anyway, we're going to head back to the camper and get us some nice fire going and get us some supper and just, you know, chill out for the night, get ready for tomorrow. So hope you guys are having a good day or night or whatever time it is you're watching this, and we'll check in with you when we start back in the saddle in the morning.
Okay, riding up through camp. You see all the camp spots. All of these in A have water, service, sewage, hookups. It's pretty nice. You got some out here in a lot of shaded area. Tie lines to some of them, picnic table. Everything you need. You see paddocks down here. You can rent, I think. There's over 100 miles of riding in East Fork. I think they have 5 horse barns with 260 stalls. So it's a big area. They have a riding arena, round pen, a lot of stuff. Pretty nice facility. Catch you back up here in a few. This is Campground D here, right along there. Thank you. So, anyway, looking forward to another ride today. Just kind of giving you folks a little view of what's going on here at East Fork Stables, Jamestown, Tennessee. More of the facilities here. I mean, this place just goes forever. Camp area over on this end. Looking for the trailhead now as we go in. This is still Campground D. It's good shaded. Leaves are in anyway. It has some tie lines, high tie lines. You can keep your horses at heart, put them in the stall. Either one. Looks like right here is trailheads. They're all labeled like A, A1, B, B1. There's trailhead C. We're looking for I. Okay, we're going to take Trailhead I today. I. bag, awful close. It's 4 miles. Ding Dong Rock is 6 clicks, 5 to 5.6. James Bend Overlook, 6 miles. And Brights Gap to James Bend. Okay, let's move on. It's like a nice little trail. Do's and don'ts. Another adventure with K&G Adventures. Cold Creek Ranch, Creston, North Carolina. Home of the hay hunt. Okay, you always come these are the markers for the trails. This is on a little piece of PCV pipe. Everything is really marked really well. Trails are really sandy, soft, dirt. But there is a few rock places, gravel. I would recommend shoes, definitely. But man, it just doesn't get much better than this in my book. We'll definitely be back for sure. I don't know about coming down here in the beyond May through 1st of September. I would say it'd be extremely hot, probably a lot of mosquitoes, but definitely nice trails, beautiful. Another cool little pond we're coming up on. Seems to be a lot of these up here. And not sure if there's any fish or anything in them. Should be though, maybe. A lot of lily pads. But you can see the trails are just sandy, soft dirt. Nice little day to ride too today. Fortunate to get to enjoy all of this. So we'll catch back up here in just a few minutes. Have another pond over here, the Wood Duck Pond. A lot of these ponds. This area reminds us, Kelly and I were just talking about Croft, South Carolina, Croft State Park, down close to Spartanburg, Greenville area. We'll be headed there in a couple of weeks. And we were talking about how the terrain and the trails are a lot similar to that, you know, probably a little more incline in places here if you drop off into the gorges. But overall, looks like a little beaver dam start of right here. It's a good ride, good ride. It's easy access to the trails. Everything's well marked, so you know these guys know what they're doing. Here the trail opens up a little bit. We drive a vehicle through here actually. I don't know, it's probably a part of an old Forest Service road. Definitely in the pines here. In the pines where the sun never shines. Trails, you can see how level and easy they are right now at this point anyway. So they're all pretty much marked. You can get a map in the office of each trail and trailhead, and probably be hard to get lost out here if you stayed on track and looked at your maps. So everything's marked well, and then you'll come up to these signs like this right here that's got the East Fork Stable sign on them. So we'll catch you here in a minute. Okay, a little bit of step up here. Coming out from this overlook. That in. We're still on Trail I. Seems like it runs the outskirts of East Fork. It's a nice little easy ride. It's the first little incline we've had. So it seems like we're on the rim right now. So just taking our time, giving the horses plenty of room to breathe and enjoying the ride. Okay, the terrain changes a little bit. Got some inclines and a cool little creek we're getting ready to cross here. Good place to water your horse. Ruger and Kelly. I'll do a little pull up out of here. Nice little watering hole we just passed. East Fork Stables, Jamestown, Tennessee. It was we're from Creston, North Carolina, so it was right at 5 hours to actually get over here. Worst part was coming through Knoxville. We did take the 640 interchange around that to avoid some of the traffic through the heart of Knoxville on 40. But overall, pretty good drive over here. Timing is everything. Worry is the interest paid on troubles you ain't had yet. So true. You know, when we were looking at the weather for this area last week coming down here, it actually predicted rain every single day. So we were a little bit leery about that. But like my granddaddy used to tell me, son, if you plan everything around the weather forecast and you're worried about rain, you'll spend 90% of your time on the front porch. And I took that to heart because I do believe in that. Thing about riding and camping, you don't wait on the weather. You just prepare for it and go with it. Rain, snow, sleet, or sun, it all works out. Looky here, alligator pond. I thought we got away from the alligators back in Charleston. I'll be. There's one out there in the middle. See his head sticking out? Yeah. It's odd to see up here in the mountains of Tennessee. Pretty cool place. But like I said in one of the other videos, there is a lot of ponds up in this area. See you, little gator. Catch you later, alligator. Some of these sandstone rocks in the ground, which of course gets pretty good grip on that, so not too slippery. Can be if it's wet a little bit, but it's good and dry. It seems to grip in pretty well. Okay, coming to another crossroad, another decision. So we'll decide which way we want to go here and base the trip on that. Okay, trail makes a big U-turn here. Actually in towards the gorge. And then back out. Kind of like a switchback at Blowing Rock. You guys ever been up in that area or ridden up there? It's a nice little area to day ride. Enjoy going up there. Just kind of conditioning your horse in for the spring, so it's always fun. Plus it's close to the house, so about a 45-minute trip to get to Blowing Rock. Cold Creek Ranch. Okay, we are coming out into a big open field here. This little area. make a nice little hay meadow. Of course, we'll clean this up a little bit, lime it. But they may have put hay up on here. I'm not sure. It's got a lot of weeds though in it, briars. But another beautiful day. Pretty open trails here, out here in this big field. A lot of switches, trailheads, trail leads. So, just as long as you got your map, you should be good to go. As long as you know north from south and east from west. Another turn, another difference in terrain and trails. So, see, it's pretty open out here too, but not quite like the field we just came through. I'm telling you, this is big country in here. If you didn't have the signs, all the location marks, it'd be hard to find your way around. I think we're back on a H now. It seems like this trail is H. So we're gonna follow it a ways and see where it goes. Okay, we just turned off on trail G off of H. So I'm going to extend it a little bit, see where this takes us to. Pretty right out through this open field, open area. Butterfly caught my attention. A lot of pines on the outer skirts and small stuff in here is growing up. But I guess this is part of, I'm not sure if it's East Fork owns this or it's part of the National Forest. But anyway, headed on up the trail. Okay, coming up off trail D on C and back into an open field. Like I say, the terrain changes a lot, the trails change a lot, but good access. Make the ride as long or as short as you choose. I would suggest saving Trail I for maybe the last day. So that might be 3 hours, 4 hours if you extend it. But it will take you to a couple of cool overlooks. You can go out J and catch a cool overlook. And so we are on our way back to the stables. About a 4-hour ride by the time we get back today. So we will catch you later. folks. A little quick dinner for tonight.
I'm fired.
Hot dogs and sausage
Coffee.
dogs.
From a tin cup in my hand,
Sausage dogs for me.
sure warms the fingers when
Sausage
it's
dogs for
cold.
Kelly. Hot dogs for me.
Playing
Nothing like
an old
eating out
guitar.
over an open flame.
friend
I'm sure everyone can agree to that. All but the city folk.
Sure smooths the
They're an exception to the rule.
in my soul.
Okay, guys. Third ride here. Third day. We're riding, should I say. It's Saturday, April the 4th. Looks like another trail we're venturing in on today. Like I said earlier, there's over 100 miles of trails in this area. So, and it's all marked very well. We're riding Trail H today. Going to head out to a couple of overlooks. You see, this trail like many of the others. Easy, dirt, not a lot of rocks or gravel, so far anyway. But still another beautiful day. We're fortunate to have 3 days in a row. I think tomorrow looks like rain, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, we'll catch up with you up the trail. Okay, we're on H1. We're gonna make a loop around the rim, actually. So, ride the road similar to what we're on around for the first couple of miles, I guess. Then it breaks off into trails. So we have crossed a lot of different paths and trails. So get out here around some of these rims and shoot some videos of overlooks. Just pretty out here. Like I say, the terrain changes, everything changes. Landscape looks different around each corner. Back into some of this open range here on this knoll. Sure. Still, I think, one of the H group trails. You can see it's beautiful country. Great riding. I mean, this ride today could be beginner, intermediate, or advanced rider. Just to enjoy yourself. Every day in the saddle's a good day. That's what we say at Cold Creek Ranch. Okay, horses are secure on this tie line. Have these at a lot of rest stops. Nice little picnic area here. This came off of Trail H. Nice overlook over here. I'm gonna stop and have a sandwich and check out the view. And we're high on the mountain now. Oh, look what a pretty valley down below. Beautiful. Nice ride today. Another beautiful day up here at Horse Camp, East Fork Stables, 2026, K&G Adventures. Billy Gregg, Cold Creek Ranch, home of the hay hut. Little trail here, went out to a big bluff around the rim. Tell you what, I keep saying it, but out here at East Fork Stables, a lot of good riding. They have 12,000 acres in here. I don't know if it's privately owned or what, but they have a nice setup. So I would highly recommend it. Great facilities. Trails are awesome. So just make your next plan. Okay, we branched off of H1 to H7. Get back down in the woods here. Another change in terrain and trails, but they're still awesome. Great views, great scenery, just wonderful riding. Okay folks, we ran into this cowboy. I guess he's been lost for a while, it looks like. Rode himself right into a skeleton, but he's still on the saddle. That's what you call 8 seconds plus. This cowboy rode it out. Okay, we are headed down Trail G now. G for Greg, Billy Gregg. All right. Nice little watering hole. There you go, Cash. Okay, we split off on G2, or G3 should I say. Back to G. And, you know, everything's marked well, you know, you just take your time. Watch for the markers. I said, I think yesterday, it'd be pretty hard to get lost unless you just was not paying attention at all. But, you know, 12,000 acres is a lot of area to cover. Just stay safe and pay attention. That's what it's all about. Footage for you. This is C2, cut over here to B, come right out at our camp, so saves a little time and effort, go around, come back out up C, which is not much difference, but we'll be right at our camp when we come out here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed what we're putting together here. It's been an adventure for us for sure. Another pond over here. I don't know how many ponds are up here. Probably a dozen or more. Several of them are usually always labeled, but a lot of lily pads and stuff in them. I said it before, I don't know how fishing would be in it. I guess it's good for something, if nothing else. Water habitat for snakes and crawly things that I don't really like. So, almost back to camp. It's been about a 4.5 hour ride today, maybe 5 by the time we get in. We've seen some beautiful sights again here at East Fork Stables, Jamestown, Tennessee. Another good trail. It's supposed to bring us right back into camp. There's all kinds of good trails. I mean, this is an awesome place to come if you want to come for a weekend, a week, even a day ride. They have day rides, and I even seen a company that does horse rentals if you want to come over and go on a hackline trip over here. And there are other campgrounds in the area, True West and a few others. But our first time here, really enjoy this. So, keep trucking. Coming up on another watering hole here, right before we get back into camp. There are several watering spots along the way. A lot of creek passes, ponds, plenty of water it seems like. Not sure later in the summer if some of this dries up, but right now there's plenty. All right, Cash.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds if we're together?
Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds if we're together?
Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Some trails are happy while others are blue. It's the way you ride that trail that counts. Here's a happy one for you. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds if we're together?